again. Are you guys ready for week 12? We are.
Oh, I am.
Are you?
I'm very ready.
I'm ready.
I don't have a lot of notes. I kind of made a lot of. I feel like I picked rapidly, and I did go against some expert advice. And
we're Dean and Ann, and we're going to pick week 12 winners and losers for the NFL.
Don't take anything we say seriously.
Never.
We're not experts.
We just sound like experts.
Yeah, we do I do research. I don't know about this guy. I do try to read about how the teams are doing, since I'm not a football connoisseur.
I'm going to make a few adjustments to our look here so everybody can see things a little bit better.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking over and making sure I don't want to change anything last minute. So this is giving me time. Okay. All right. No, I'm sticking with everything. I'm sticking with my choices, people.
Okay, she's going to stick with her choices. That's Ann. She's going for it this time. She's trying to make up.
Going for it.
How many points you need to make up to catch up with me?
5.
You got 5 points.
5? That was it?
Yeah, you got to catch up 5 points. This could be the week. There's
a lot of football. All teams playing.
Everybody's
correct?
playing.
Yep. It's Thanksgiving, so I'm excited about that.
It's an unusual schedule this week. We got Thursday night games. We got a Friday night game. We got Sunday and Monday as usual. But yeah, it's a big deal.
I love it.
3 games on Thursday.
I know. It's great. I think we need more teams.
Maybe just spread the games out all week long. Just keep rotating.
Yeah, I do. I think
everybody gets 6 days between games.
Football.
I like it.
Yes, I'm a MILF. What can I say? Man, I love football.
All right.
Let's take a look at the first game.
We need sound effects, The first game.
I've talked about the NFL needs sound effects. I want when the guys are running the and whoosh.
Well, we got to watch one of those Nickelodeon.
Who was the guy on Airplane with the lips and the?
Oh, that was an Airplane. That was Police Academy.
Oh, yes, Police Academy.
What's his name? Man, he's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll yeah.
All right.
We'll edit that out. For sure. All right, what's the first game there?
Packers Lions.
Oh my God!
I went with the Lions. They really mean business. Dan Campbell. I'm singing and praising all the time.
You're all about Dan Campbell.
I can only remember so many names, and so when they stick.
Yeah, we gotta go on to it. We talked about Michael Vick the other night, and the only thing you could think about was the dogs. I'm like, hey, he's a lot more than. All right.
Okay.
We'll change the subject
here.
I
mean, when you say OJ, what do you think of?
Well, that's different.
I'm sorry.
That's different. I went with the Lions also.
Okay. I wrote them in already thinking you were.
It's Lions at home.
How could you not pick the Lions?
The Packers aren't going to beat the Lions.
Yeah, I just couldn't see
There's a ton of divisional games again this week. This is these 2 weeks in a row, they're very heavy on divisional games.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Oh, I got you covered.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Commanders, Cowboys.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Cowboys all the way.
Yeah.
Another divisional game, but it's already kind of a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Prime time on Thursday, Niners and Hawks at Seattle.
I went with the Niners.
I did too.
Oh. Well, I mean, Niners have won 3 straight games against the Hawks. So,
let's move on.
All right. Okay. Dolphins, Jets.
Another I don't want either team to lose. It's just another one of those things. So you got the Dolphins.
Sorry, I'm going with the Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins going into New York as well. Yeah,
I get it. I
like them. I
am rooting for the Jets. Just Hard Knocks really put them in my heart.
This is actually a Hard Knocks matchup because Jets just finished Hard Knocks and Dolphins are going into Hard Knocks starting Tuesday, which is tonight.
Excellent.
Last night. Because this will air tomorrow. This will air on Wednesday. All right, edit.
Do we need to do any hand movements so you know to edit it right
there? I listen to every word that we say, and I'm like, oh, cut that out. All right.
Saints Falcons.
Saints Falcons.
I'm questioning why I picked this, but I went with the Saints.
Oh, you did?
You went with the Falcons?
I went with the Saints.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
far,
good.
we're on the same page.
Yeah, there's no contested games. Yeah. It's crazy. Steelers, Bengals.
Yep.
I went with the Bengals.
So far, every game is a divisional game, by the way. So far.
Oh, okay, good.
I also got the Bengals. Yep.
Okay. Jags, Texans. I went with Texans.
Me too. Also a divisional game.
This is not planned, folks.
No, we do not reveal our secrets to each other.
Yes,
our picks.
We work in our respective offices and reveal
work
right now.
Yeah.
Well, I would be more like offices since I sit at a table in the living room.
Okay, all right. We don't need to tell everybody.
Bucks Colts.
Oh, Bucks Colts. This is gonna be an exciting barn burner.
Is it? I went with Colts.
Colts.
Okay.
It is not a divisional game, so it doesn't count. No, I'm just kidding.
This is one I actually am like, why did you pick this? But I didn't change it while I could. I'm going with Patriots.
It's too late now.
I know. I'm going with Patriots. That's what I picked.
I also picked the Patriots.
Okay.
But let's put an asterisk next to this. Okay. Let's put an asterisk because, look, if we don't have any contested games, this would be one that I'd be willing to flip you on. And we can decide who's going to take Giants and the other.
Well, I was almost going to pick Giants. I couldn't decide.
But let's wait and see.
All right.
We'll come back to this if we have to. Panthers
Titans. Well, everybody knows. Everybody knows me, so you can say it with me. I will never pick the Panthers. So I went with Titans.
Yeah, I got the Titans also. I don't know how you're going to make up 5 points if we don't have any contested games.
I think, like, even if the Panthers are playing like a high school team, I would still pick that high school team.
Well, they'd probably still win. Oh!
Or a pee-wee football team. I'm like,
maybe not. Maybe not the pee-wee team.
Oh, right.
But like if they played a basketball team.
Sorry, I'm going fast. Rams, Cards. I'm going with Rams.
It's a divisional game, and Rams are on a roll. Cards are not. Rams are going to move up in the division these 2 weeks in a row. It's just
let's go Rams.
Hate them.
Ram them. Browns and Broncos. I went with Browns, even though Broncos have been making some choices.
I got the Browns too.
We're
not getting anywhere, are we? I'm holding on to my lead, is what I'm doing.
Yes,
I'm running out.
That's
the clock.
what. Yes,
I'm running out the clock.
She's close this season.
You haven't even verified that I'm actually picking these teams.
Oh well, I trust you.
You trust me.
I do.
Okay,
it's nuts.
That's great.
Chiefs, Raiders. I did go with Chiefs. I mean,
okay. This is the one game that I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to pick the Raiders.
Okay.
This is a shocking turn of events, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
this goes against every instinct that I have, except for one. I think there might be something wrong with the Chiefs. And maybe I was just making this pick off right after the game on Monday night, but I'm like, they're not catching the balls from Patrick Mahomes, and if they don't catch balls from Patrick Mahomes, then where are the Chiefs? They're not gonna. So I'm gonna go way out on a limb. Hopefully the branch doesn't break, but I'm picking the Raiders. Okay. It's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird game.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It'll be something.
It'll be something.
All
right, so now we got one. Okay.
Well, this could be another one.
All right.
Bills, Eagles. This is where I went back and forth, and I did scribble out my first pick before I entered this room.
Okay.
And I went with my other pick, so I'm picking Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. Of course. Eagles are unstoppable right now.
I know, but I had originally, I was like, maybe Bills. Okay. Nah. All right. Ravens, Chargers. I went with the Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens.
All right. And then we all know, I mean, if you didn't pick the Vikings, I would be surprised.
Yeah, this is another divisional game. Chiefs and Raiders are a divisional game, by the way, too. But Vikings and Bears, I got the Vikings. And yeah, you can verify that I picked all these. Yes. Okay, so that's only one contested game. Do you want to go back to the Patriots and Giants? Okay.
Do you? Should we make it contested?
It's such a 50-50 thing. It's such a toss-up. Why don't we make it a contested game? just to make it more interesting. But then what will happen? No, let's leave it as it is. That way somebody gets a point, and because if we go the other route, then one of us might tie with the other. You know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
We might split the two.
We still might, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. I mean, there were weeks where we had lots of contested games, and then the past couple weeks there have only been barely a handful.
Well, it's becoming more obvious who's doing well, who's injured, who's on a roll, who's struggling. That's becoming, we're 12 weeks in, and the teams are kind of displaying who they are, and it's hard to change. There's a couple teams that are coming back from something. The Cardinals are actually coming. They're trying to come back a little bit. There's some quarterback injuries that are affecting other players. There's some rookie quarterbacks that are surprisingly good, or backup quarterbacks that are surprisingly good. There's a dog barking in the hallway.
Yeah, people are really showing their true colors now.
Yeah.
I mean, week 12, they should know what they stand for. Do they stand for winning or for losing? And that's really coming out.
We stand for losing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. I hope you gain an extra point this week.
Me too. I think I will.
I think you might actually.
I think I will.
Chiefs are going to probably fix whatever's wrong.
Chiefs are really good at getting two guys through one gap, and
yeah, that's true. Now, Chiefs had a lot of problems in the rain last night on the Monday Night Football game, catching those balls that were wet. They're going to be playing in Las Vegas under the dome. Yeah. They won't have the same problem. So my pick of the Raiders, I'm just hoping this is their game.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, do teams? I was going to say rehearse in various conditions, like in preseason. Will they wet everything down, just spray it down?
Different coaches have different ideas about this, but yeah, some teams will do things like that. They'll have the sprinklers on during practice, or
because if you live in a dry place,
or they might, if it's going to be someplace unusual like Germany, sometime the teams would go a week early to get acclimated to the time zone, or if they're playing in Denver and they never played in Denver for a long time, they might go to a higher elevation to practice. Yeah, there's all kinds of tricks like that, for sure.
Just checking.
Hey,
if you've never touched a wet ball, it can be very
Okay. We're also going to talk about
why the week is set up the way it is.
Why the week is set up the way it is. Let's talk about that.
All right. Because, Sunday... I also see people debate what is the beginning of the week. Some people say it's Monday, which I think is crazy. They go Monday to Sunday. But I've always been Sunday to Saturday.
I go with the calendar. Sunday is the first day of the week, although it's not because of religion or anything like that. It's just that's what the calendar looks like.
Yeah.
But I think that's the correct answer. Is Sunday is the day one. But if you count the weekend as one entity, it's hard to break it up. So, anyways, I don't know. Here's what happened with the schedule and why we end up with a Monday night game and a Thursday night game regularly.
Well, why does it start Thursday? The football week starts Thursday through Monday.
I know, it's weird. Well, it's because what happened with the Monday night, let's start with Monday night games.
All right.
Is that there was some kind of a problem on Sunday. All the games were on Sunday. And there was a game that couldn't be televised or whatever, and so they tried to put it on Monday night. I think that's the beginning of Monday Night Football, and people were like, oh, the NFL was like, everyone's watching this one game. And so they invented Monday Night Football, and it became a regular part of it's the end of the week. It's the final game of the week. The Thursday thing is a relatively new phenomenon where they're like, hey, are you tired of waiting for football? How about a football game on Thursday night? Still gives teams time to recover from the Sunday game. So, yeah, I think that's so it's just kind of like, you just have to know when the week begins and when it ends,
Yes.
And you're learning.
Yeah. There's so many different ways to break down a week.
Thursday. You can't wait for the week to end.
Or to start. I love Thursdays. Thursday's the beginning of my week. All right. Remember to like and subscribe. Put your comments below in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win? And enjoy.
They think I'm going to win.
Enjoy your time.